Heyo, everybody, and welcome back to DRG. Today, we are doing something slightly different, and that is viewer-suggested build. And, well, what you're seeing in front of you is the viewer-suggested build. We have this specific gear modification for Bullets of Mercy, and then we also have a overclock that I have not played with other than Randomizer, which is Quickfire. Basically, I've only played with these four overclocks for Nishanka Boltshark, and then I have ignored the cleans entirely because the base bolts aren't very good, and I would rather just not touch them at all. But hey, this is an excuse to play with overclocks that maybe I've never touched, or maybe I don't touch them enough, and maybe I'll find some great things in here. But this is the build that we're going to be going with, and the mainstay out is with Bullets of Mercy, and this specific Bolt Shark setup. My only way to trigger Bullets of Mercy is to taser bolt things, which is a little bit weird. There was no actual, like, hey, you should take these gear modifications for your grappling hook, flare gun, or a nade, so those are up to me, which means I am going to be just bringing IFGs. Now, I could be bringing cryo grenades and absolutely tearing apart Praetorians and the rest of it with Bullets of Mercy, because Bullets of Mercy is fantastic for dealing with cryoed enemies. Or we could take Voltaic Stun Sweeper and do relatively the same thing as IFGs, only, being able to affect flying creatures and creatures on the ceiling and, hard to reach creatures. I'm still just going to be taking IFGs because I think they're better. And that's it. I'll be holding off the rest of my statements about this builds because at the moment, I haven't played with the build. So everything would be knee-jerk reaction. And also, there was nothing about perks in there. So, I'm not touching my perks. Even if this was like Field Medic or something, I just rather wouldn't touch my perks at all. So, we are going to be back at the equipment screen at the very end of this just to see what I thought of about this entire build. Also, we are on MCR testing just to get a little bit more. Is the cat okay? Mister is now interrupting me while I'm trying to record, which is really weird. He usually doesn't do that. Maybe he's just hungry. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. We are on MCR testing, so expect a little bit of wild madness. And there is the ramrod going past. Yeah, so this style of MCR is happening during the gray out, which is really weird. Of course, the two lores won't be entirely the same. You know what? Let's get into the mission and talk about it then. Hello, mister. Oh wow, we have Dark Morkite for the second time during a mining mission. It's almost like mining missions are what I do normally in this game now for videos, just because it is very basic. It shows off the build quite well, and swarms are prevalent, and so are passive waves, so I'm just, like, more likely to do it. Alright, so I have chosen a mining mission with 300 Morkite. I also need to check the UI, or not the UI, I need to check Advanced Darkness to see what it's at. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And what mission type is this? Well, we have dirt, which is good. This looks like an egg mission. There's a nitro loot bug, which is very good. That means that has solved all of my nitro issues for the foreseeable future, which means I don't really need to worry about that. Call mule with laser. What is it? That's the rocket. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I don't remember. Who cares? I know I was told at some point how to call Molly with the laser, and I tried, and I realized that it was on a freaking point extract map, or excuse me, a refinery map, and I'm just like, that's not how that works. Is it Q? No, it's not Q. I have no idea how to call her with the laser. Is it control? I have no idea. I'll have to look at that later, just to make sure I can figure it out, because at the moment I am an old man. Press minus or click, call Molly with the laser pointer, reload to change the context. That's what it is. It is reload. So I need... I don't know how to do that. I thought it was going to be, like, is it press and hold R? Oh, there's little Morkite things, dude. Look at those things. Those look cute. Dude, I really like the MCR testing, just how much they have, how much effort and work they have put into making everything feel more distinct and more immersive in the world than what DRG really is. And I think I think the DRG devs can take a lot of lessons from MCR. Do I necessarily want a lot of MCR changes into the base game? I mean, not really. I don't care all too much about it, but it would be absolutely lovely. There's already a wave spawning, which is fantastic. There's exploders in the wave. I'm going to toss that down because I don't really want to deal with. And I also want to make all these bugs enjoy the fact that there is a taser bolt killing all of them. And also I'm standing still, so I immediately got hit by an acid spitter wherever the heck the acid spitter is. Yep, I see you all. Get out of here. I also forgot that Bosco provides some form of shock as well, which will make it so that I can, you know, proc Bullets of Mercy more often, which is fantastic for it. Why is there so much nitro on the ground? It's almost like I killed a nitro bug or whatever. So far, what do I think about this build? I mean, taking ammo on Boltshark is kind of a weird thing to do most of the time, unless you're using, like, the special bolts. So I don't see a reason to take ammo. Like, what am I going to be doing with these 27 shots? Praetorians are resistant to the base bullet, which is not very pog. So really, like, on this mission specifically, shooting acid spitters is probably what I'm going to be doing. Also, there is a swarm already. You know, that's my fault for wandering around and talking and shooting the shit. Like, that's my main problem with with me playing solo, is I'm just taking things a lot more chill than usual. Alright, what the heck is happening here? There is already a problem that is coming, and that's not Pog. I mean, it's like fully immune to electric damage. I can't do anything about it. There is a... Okay, yeah, that's my bad for, like, fucking existing. Hi. Hopefully I can dodge that. I absolutely cannot dodge that. So, we're just gonna be running for a while. So that, Glyphid Praetorian that's there is fully immune to electric damage, which means I can't taser bolt it. Would I love to taser bolt it? Oh, I would absolutely love to taser bolt it. Taser bolting it would solve so many of my issues that I have with it. I need this down, and I also need all that gold down as well. That is a tiny... Is it just me, or is that guy tiny? He feels like a lot more tiny than usual. I don't know why I power attacked that specifically. Bosco did get out that, and now we have to deal with you. He's immune to stun. I'm dead. Oh my god. I almost died there. That was close. Now, the big thing is, how am I going to deal with him? Other than throwing an IFG down and hoping to god that his mouth counts as a weak point. He has wind. He has wind powers, dude. I got stuns for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but, you know, this is going fantastically well. And by fantastically well, I mean, like, I fucking missed. Don't worry, we have radio transmitter. Look at that radio transmitter go, brother. Why is there so many swarmers in this map? Dude, just get me out of here. You know what? Come here, Bosco. Come here. You know what? I don't have Super Bosco. That's right. I don't I don't have the Bosco that's really good. I need the Taser Bolts, please. And then Taser Bolt that, Taser Bolt there, and now hopefully all those bugs will just be dead to Taser Bolts. Because Taser Bolts is exceedingly pog whenever it comes to IFGs. And, you know, just existing in the first place. Thank you, Bosco, for letting me know that there's bugs behind me. Thank you, Bosco, for also letting me know that there is an asshole in front of me. It wouldn't surprise me if he was, like, really resistant to pierce damage as well. Why is there a warden? Why is there a warden? I have no idea why there is a warden. Alright, he is dead. We have killed the menace. The menace to society. Oh my god. Almost, like, took all of my ammo to do so. I really should just not play with the MCR Praetorians, but people wanted me to play with the MCR Praetorians, so, like, here we are. That is a wave coming in as well. Luckily, we have exploders. That exploder hit me, apparently. I mean, like, yeah, that's kind of what exploders do. They definitely do hit. I'm just going to use Berserk and hope I get my HP back. What the fuck was that? That was a bulb that was on a bug. Yeah, get out of here. That startled the hell out of me. That Praetorian, oops, second Praetorian. What the hell was that? That was the barrage infector dying. That was a weird sound. You know what? What I will say about the not having the weak point thing is that I'm fully fine with just shooting the hell out of the front of the Glyphid Praetorians, when usually I would want to get behind them, or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna call down a resupply already, because this mission has been not the best. Then again, I'm not playing at my best, so... There's a fucking... What are you doing here, Warden? Bosco? Can I get a little bit of... Thank you. So now, if I have the Taser Bolts, I don't really need Bosco. But if I have Bosco, I don't really need the Taser Bolts. But Taser Bolts can also just proc... Let's not talk about what just happened there. I forgot that I didn't get a resupply. Luckily, it doesn't really matter. So, some news that happened recently. It is in December, and Markiplier's Iron Lung, which is based on the game Iron Lung, is coming to theaters near me, like, directly in my town, which is kind of insane. He's not backed by a studio, I looked it up, and people are just like movie theaters are seeing Markiplier's, like, name, seeing how popular, like, who the hell is this Markiplier's guy? Because it's a CEO or, like, you know, regional manager whose business, whose side gigs involve abusing people and whatever else you have you. They have looked up, like, oh, who's this Markiplier guy? Oh, he's, like, insanely popular in the internet community. Well, we need this man in our movie theaters, because movie theaters are 100% a dying breed, which is not very pog. I do like movie theaters, and I wish they were... Oh, wonderful. Well, we're about to see the power of Taser Bolts and Swarmers, because, you know, Taser Bolts are very good against Swarmers, so, you know, that's pog. So, like... I wish movie theaters weren't a dying breed, but I'm sorry they've done it to themselves. Their popcorn is absolutely insane. The fact that... My biggest problem with movie theaters is the fact that I'm seeing it with other people, and that's the biggest issue that I have, is other people, alright? I would rather have my own tailored experience in my own home than... go out and have a non-tailored experience. Also, why does Taser Bolts affect me. Like, excuse the hell out of me. If I want to walk in this line, I should be able to. Like, yes, I understand that turret arc also hits me, but come on, man. I'd rather it not happen. Also, yes, we are going to be grabbing another resupply because, you know, I'm solo and I can do so. And I hope to God that all the... I'm so glad that this viewer-suggested build that happens to be on Scout also included taser bolts, so I don't really have to care all too much about swarmers, because swarmers is the worst thing that I could be facing on Scout by a very, very large margin. And all I get to do is set up 2 taser bolts, and then all of a sudden I don't have to care about that anymore. Can we kill the trawler, please? Because that trawler is a deadly thing that is coming to me. And also, I'm going to toss an IFG and just shoot all of these guys, because, you know, you might as well. Because I'm going to be getting a resupply anyway. You might as well grab the... or use all of the IFGs as well. Would this be a point where stun sweepers are better than IFGs? Slightly, yeah, but unfortunately, I think in a singular swarmer wave, which is, you know, whenever a wave consisting mostly of swarmers spawns, it is literally, that is the oddest piece of Magnite that I have ever seen in my life. It consists of more than 9 swarmers. Alright, give me. I have just realized all the extra gold that has been in this mission has not contributed to my actual gold count, which is insane. In fact, it's not even contributing to my gold count, even afterwards. It is literally, I don't get to play with any of the... There is a... Hi? Yeah? What the fuck was that, dude? Yeah, I just don't get to play with the extra sentries or anything like that. Is that fine? Yeah, I mean, like, it's completely fine, but it makes me sad. Why is this Enor Pearl so small, dude? How much is that gonna give me? They give me like 3 Enor Pearl. That is unpog, but okay. There is a Stingtail, and you know what happens to naughty Stingtails? They get armor broken, and then proceed to absolutely be murdered, because I do have armor break. Now, that is a lot of... I'm just gonna use my base gun, like, who cares? I don't need to hit the weak point, but it is exceedingly nice. Look at this. I am absolute... I don't even need to bounce around this guy. I don't know what that man got stunned by, because I'm not using stun. Is it like the... Oh yeah, that's right. The weak point modifier on GK is specifically only... Or excuse me, the stun modifier on GK is specifically only for weak points. Okay. Also, another swarm that would be really, really good for... What is it? Stun sweepers. Does it matter? No, I'm going to do that and then proceed to, like, absolutely murder these guys. Because I don't need stun sweepers to get them in the IFG place. All I need is a large plate, or a pillar. And you know what? I haven't done the secret ultra technique for... I mean, I guess I'll do it for him. So if I shoot a guy like that, a note, I am failing at shooting him, and shoot it again on the other side with him, all of a sudden, he's basically dead. Like, he is slowed to absolute sin and back, and also he is taking double damage, or like almost triple damage, from... Can we talk about this, everybody? Like, I understand that you guys like being, you know, here and around, but I certainly don't. Okay, you know what? I forgot that I actually had Boltshark for a second. It leaves him at 3 HP, dude! And by 3 HP, I mean it leaves him at less because he was a small Tri-Jaw. Can we talk about this? Thank you. And then you're dead. You can also be dead. I missed. Don't worry, I have radio transmitter. I forget that I only need to, like, look at them. Yeah, okay. This is going super well. Surprising. I hate Brundles. Hey, get armor broken. This is why we have armor break, right? Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Give me back my things. Thank you. I can't believe you hit me like that. I don't know how I'm dodging like half of these things, but you know, quick fire, as soon as I realized that I had quick fire, was surprisingly fine there. We have found out the best place for quick fire, and that is in a Mactera swarm. Also, we're done. I love how I get done with the mission with Dark Morkite in the room just before, like in the hallway or room, just before the final little bit of the mission. That is kinda silly. But alright, that's fine. Alright, oh my god. Pardon me, everybody. I need to, like, shoot this man in the head, and then show you the ultra-secret technique of get Bosco away from the Praetorian because he's about to kill the Praetorian. Alright, so the secret technique with Praetorians, shoot one leg, and then shoot the other leg. And now, they're taking a bunch of damage from the taser bolts, and will eventually die from taser bolts. Like, that is an insane thing that you can do with it. You can also shoot the back leg. As long as the line is going through the Praetorian, they are going to be taking so much extra damage. That was a bulk. Okay, well, I'm glad that I got in there at that time. I'm talking about they take 200 damage versus taking 600 or 800 damage. It is a insane difference that you can do with taser bolts, and that is like the best use case for taser bolts, is sticking 2 of them on a large target. So, now I have a decision to make. Do I make the build better, in my opinion, or do I play another mission with the exact same build? And in my estimation, there is 2 things that can be changed with this build to make it a lot better. And that it has to do with Nishanka Boltshark. A quickfire, while being fantastic, I think you should lean more into the taser bolts and go with the specialist if you have the specialist, keeping it with original, like, the bolts and not going too crazy with it. But this makes the taser bolts deal more damage because they last longer, and also you get more of them so you can lean further into it. And then the other thing that I would change is also with Nishanka Boltshark, and is taking broadhead bolts. This makes it so that you can one-shot Tri-Jaws, which is a very important breakpoint. I know that Tri-Jaws in this MCR have, like, up to 140% more HP, or 80% of their HP, and that kind of makes this breakpoint not exist all too much. I mean, I think I left a Tri-Jaw at like 3 HP or whatever. So that is the 2 changes that I would make to this build. Do I think it's a good build regardless? Oh yeah, I think it's a great build. I think hardened rounds has been growing on me for a while, and also the damage, the increased caliber rounds is fantastic. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. The only, like, change that I would do to this is purely preference-based, and that would be going into Battle Frenzy, and that's it. Like, who cares about that? So I'm gonna leave that entirely alone, and then we can play with the specialist and just see what it is. I am not going to be doing a long mission, I'm going to be doing a fun mission. We're going to be going with a egg hunt, a 6-egg, or something small egg hunt, just so I can start talking about it and have a little bit more to do, because this is a shorter video, as I've been recording for 31 minutes right now. Oh shit, we're in. I'm taking a drink of my liquid because I didn't think it would be that long of a wait, or I thought it would be a longer wait. But no, we're just freaking here, dude. Alright, So I have chosen a 6-egg mission in Fungus Bogs as the mission to start or like end off this, which we have what is it? Specialist instead of Quickfire, and we also have what is it called? We also have is that the only damage as well. So that way we can probably, if I see another youngling, I might be able to one-shot them if I really put my mind to it. I don't know where that youngling went. Also, how many times am I gonna see gold or something on the floor? Like, this is odd. It looks odd whenever whenever a mineral spawns on the floor. And I think that is a MCR testing change, or at least something that has happened with MCR. That, like, this Crappa would never be on the floor. Like, yes, maybe it would be close to the floor, but the wall is, like, doing some weird things, and I don't really understand it. Alright, well, let's get this road on the show, because I'm already going to start mining minerals. Also, apparently it's just, if you call Molly with C, you can request Mule over there, and, well, as you can see, she'll just start going over there. Do I think this change to it is going to be that big of a deal? No, not really, but I do want that Stingtail to be absolutely cooked alive, and then I'm going to do this to this guy, and hopefully he just, like, absolutely cooks alive, dude. Look at him go. He's taken a lot of damage just from that one thing. Well, can you please come over here and explode this man so I don't have to deal with it? Thank you. Alright, goodbye. And then I'm just gonna toss another IFG. Like, I'm using Bullets of Mercy. The IFGs are there to proc Bullets of Mercy on pretty much anything that I really want to. And Hardened Rounds... Oh yeah, that Praetorian died. I didn't even need to, like, deal with it. What is Molly doing? I think Molly is constantly, like, walking to me and then walking back to the point of interest that I pinged for her a while ago. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but sure. I do very much agree, like, enjoy that change, that Molly can be called with the laser pointer, because, like, at the moment, I can kill that shellback in one shot. That is so nice. I think if you're running base Boltshark, you should just be able... Can I help you? You can't kill that Brundle in one shot, huh? Sure, I will proceed to taser bolt you, because I don't want to deal with you. I think I did that wrong, but I'm not entirely too sure where. I'm not entirely too sure where, and I kinda don't care. And then get this guy out of here. I missed. Don't worry, we have the Bolt Transceiver, which is, in my opinion, a very good upgrade. I do enjoy the Bolt Transceiver. I just don't, like, a lot of things don't allow you to use the Bolt Transceiver at all. Like, if you take taser bolts, if you take chemical bolts, I think chemical... Where the hell did you come from, dude? Like, why is he there? I don't know. Also, I procced Berserker. That's not Hog, but okay. Anytime I look at a Bolt Transceiver, I will always think of it as a dead mod that needs to do something even when it doesn't do anything. Because, as Ghost Ship Games has been on record to say, they don't want any dead mods in this video game. Why does Bolt Transceiver exist, then? In some certain builds. Like, if I'm taking Taser Bolts and Trifork Volley, I can no longer pick up my bolts at all. The Remote Transceiver is a dead mod now. And they have, like, quote-unquote, buffed Leadstorm, to work with stun. So, like, and doing that change, they said, we don't want any dead mods, and then they fucking did this. And it's just, why, dude? Hi, what's going on? Why are you there? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the moment where you realize that I've become the Joker, and I stopped caring about pretty much a lot of things. Get me, like, close to out of here, because I don't want to be anywhere near here. Hey, look, it's a, oppressor. Congratulations, oppressor. You've gotten 2 of these. Actually, I missed. Let me, question my own existence here. Because I missed with that, so now I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. It's fine. It's an oppressor. It's not as... Oppressors are not as dangerous as Praetorians, in my eyes, because oppressors do one thing. They like, walk towards you, and they're kind of annoying to deal with, and that is it. And then Praetorians actually have a spit... What is that? What the hell is that in the air? Why is there just... There's just goo? What the fuck is that? That's a snail! Why is there a snail, dude? Can I pet it? Oh my god, he is a friend. What a good boy. What an absolute good boy. I love him. His name is Slimeshell, and I love him. He is my friend. Slimeshell can... What else do you have to say? Fantastic. It's an industrial Sabo map? What the hell? That's an odd map choice, but okay. I don't think I've ever seen that be available as an option to be picked by the game in... what is it called? In MCR, which makes this make a lot more sense of why this place is the way that it is. Because this is supposed to be... That's the slime shell. I'm sorry, slime shell. I wanted you... Okay, there's the crate. I need to get these... I was looking for the crate for a while, dude. I need to get all these things up here, and then... What is that? That is... Still the slime shell. He's a cutie. He really is. There is a wave after me. That's... I mean, like... Listen, man. Like, at this point, you just have to agree that Berserker is the best way to go about this. I love Berserker. I really do love Berserker. It's one of my favorite, Oh my god. Can you... kill the Praetorian so I don't have to deal with it. Can you make it be shocked a little bit? Bosco, thank you. Alright, wonderful. And then where is the... Hi? That's the wrong bolt. Where is the... Where's the guy? I saw him. There he is. There's 2 of them. One's missing an armor plate in the front of him. For some reason. Don't worry, they're both absolutely cooked alive. So I don't think I will be playing with, or I will be changing up some people's builds, just in, like, if this is specifically a meme build, like, hey, take no mods on any tier and play with this overclock or whatever. If it's specifically only a meme build, I don't think I'll be doing this, and I don't think I will be doing it for every single viewer build, because I do plan on doing this at least a little bit longer. Where did that bolt go? Thank you. I think I will be continuing to do this for a while, because A, it is fun. I do agree that I should probably try out more people's builds than just, you know, ignoring them. Or ignoring a lot of things. Thank you for opening... I am out of bolts. Alright, fantastic. Don't worry, I still have a fully functional GK to be working with. There is a wave coming into me. Oh my... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should stop saying that at all. Like, seriously. Maybe I should... Okay, give me this. Ow. Can I help all of you? I just took like 1 billion points of damage there, and the only reason that I am alive is because I have, pardon me. I have, I don't know what I have. Alright, let's be honest. I'm trying to say red rock blasters, but it is just, like, falling off of the tongue for some reason. Alright, can I need a rocket, please. And then get rid of these guys. And then, please murder that man. Murder that man real good. Take, like, a lot of damage. Phrasing. Are we still doing the archer phrasing? I think we are, or trying to, you know. Oh, wonderful. I was really hoping that egg wouldn't trigger a swarm, but hey man, some of the times you win some, you lose some. This is not a good room to fight a swarm in because of all the freaking eggs. Like, look at all of them. So, I'm about to not play in this room. Like, simply, I don't have to. Fuck. God. Okay, well, I have to come over to you guys and absolutely cook you alive with Berserker, so, get deleted, I guess? God, if there's one thing I hate about Stingtails most of all, it's the fact that they... Hi, everybody. Can I help all of you? Luckily, I have Armor Break, and I also have a bunch of shock crystals to play with, so I can instantly go... I actually wanted that. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Give me a line of this, and then shoot that over there, so that I'm a little bit further on into this little IFG, so I don't really have to deal with the swarmers all too much. I'm so glad that taser bolts exist on Scout, because it means I don't have to take freaking fire bolts to deal with the swarmers. Yeah, I'm going this way, if you don't mind. I'm gonna toss this down and proceed to hit it up with a... That is absolutely and unequivocally terrifying. Luckily, I have basic bolts to deal with that Trijaw, wherever the Trijaw is. I think the Trijaw has decided not to show back up. And by decided not to show back up, I mean he absolutely did show back up and got compensated accordingly for it. Alright, so we have reached the final room of this Industrial Sabo map. I'm going to check it out real quick, see that there is a few... What am I stepping on? Why do you look so weird? What is... I'm stepping on the egg? That's what it's making that? Oh my god, I've made a mistake in my life. Yeah, I was just gonna take damage from one of them. Can you guys please go away? Thank you. I'm literally just trying to check... Oh my. Okay, well, that's horrifying. Let's not talk about what just occurred there. Is a wave that I didn't have didn't have my permission to spawn. Is that fine? Perhaps. That's a Stingtail that's immediately right there. Hey, Bosco, you know what would be great? A Cryobolt specifically right there, designed to absolutely mess up anything that existed ever in that location. Thank you, Bosco, for providing me with Cryobolts. Really, Bullets of Mercy just makes me, if I'm playing solo, just makes me use Bosco Cryobolts more, because it's just so absolutely poggies. And there's a gold loot bug. Let me pet him before I kill him, because, you know, he is dead. He is absolutely going to be cooked alive. Alright, so the thing before, like, that swarm, or that wave showed up, was I was going to set down some auto sentries in this room just to help me a little bit with the swarms, because it doesn't really matter what I'm doing anymore. I've already played one mission with this build, and the build is exactly okay. Like, what else do you want from this build? And then I changed it, so now it stops mattering as much, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's just start pulling eggs, because there's no reason for me to be staying around in this mission any longer. So I'm just going to continuously pull eggs. We have 2 auto sentries that should, you know, murder the swarm straight up, so I don't really need to worry about the swarm all too much. Though, that guy is definitely a problem, and also that acid spitter is also a problem. Luckily, you know... So one of the reasons that you would take the thing that I was thinking about which is that a fucking bolt? No, that is not a bolt. One of the reasons that you would take quickfire is specifically for the velocity increase, but, like, not taking damage with the velocity increase is kind of an insane one as well. Thank you for blocking that shot. I missed, don't worry, I can... Which is another reason why to take, what is that overclock called? What is the other one called? It is overheated now. Well, we definitely start running to the other one, I guess. And just have it start dealing with all the bugs. And then set this down, set that down, get hit by that guy, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then dodge the stingtail that is going about its day trying to be alive. Get out of here. Okay, there's a lot of bugs. You know, that's something that I will forever say there is a lot of. Also, there's also me being murdered from all the bugs. But that is... What is that? That's a fungus bot. Okay. He lit me on fire. Or at least... No, he didn't light me on fire. He made a gas thing that lit me on fire. Or something happened. In combination to the... Get frozen, please. Oh my god, he didn't get frozen. He got temp shock. This is about as good as not existing, please. Get out of here. I'm going to absolutely murder that man. Never mind, he moved out of the way. The Fungus Praetorian is here. That's not good. That is absolutely and unequivocally not good. The Fungus Praetorian is a menace to society, and I don't want to be anywhere near it, please. Okay. Repair this guy. He is no longer venting. I am about to be absolutely murdered by... Please kill him. Please deal with him. Hey, there's a problem. He's not taking damage. Please. You don't understand. I have a wife and child! Okay, we're fine. I don't actually have a wife and child. But, you know... It's a convincing thing to tell people not to kill you, isn't it? Where everybody says it before they're about to be absolutely murked by the antagonist. Alright, well, that is the final egg of this mission. I hope you guys enjoyed this mission, because I certainly did. Get out of here. I don't know how I dodged that, but I certainly did. And also that septic spreader, you know, lived through that shot, but, you know, he... What is going on with that septic spreader? Can we talk about this? He's like... He is literally the protagonist. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly did. And if you have more build suggestions, please put them down in the comments below. And maybe I will do a video about it, because, you know, I need DRG content, and that's literally the reason why I'm doing this, is because I need DRG content. At least until Season 6 shows up. And then, you know, a bunch of things will be happening with Season 6. And then we'll be going back to the usual stuff of viewer-suggested builds, occasionally redoing overclocks that I looked at, or just overclock showcases, or whatever have you. Anyway, you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. And also, what's the message from the slime trail, wherever he is? There he is. The slime shell. That's a good message. He has a good message. All right. Well, let's leave him be.